Yeah, we're duo pubs. Just got a random
So me and Myth is playing duos here. Scott ended up in our game. We played a game before this where we got shit on by Scout. I mean, I was playing with Shroud, and me and Shroud were just getting farmed by Scout.
I can smoke spawn. What's this cloud?
One's in smoke. One's in smoke.
I can smoke spawn.
So I'm throwing up my slows here. So this is the ability I was throwing down. When you walk in this, it makes a crazy sound, and you're super slow. Even if you walk slowly or whatever, it doesn't matter. You get super slowed.
14 months on Valorant Day. Pogu.
But if you B-hop, you can B-hop through a Sage slow and get through it really fast. It'll still make sound, but if you hit a B-hop, you can still get through it super fast.
One enemy remaining.
So we won the first round. This is the bomb site on this map.
Now I know how annoying my healing can be.
Alright, so just so you guys know, drops are enabled. You can watch for a chance to earn loot. So now they just turn on the drops. It's right here. Just so you guys know that the drops are enabled. You can see it below the stream. Yeah, so you can see I'm walking around right here. You can buy anywhere within this, like...
Can someone come with me fight for orb?
So orbs are super interesting. Okay, so what orbs are, you see them down here. I can't really move my mouse too much, but above my ability number 4, there's one green like little orb, and then there's a bunch of empty ones. So the way you get orbs is by defusing the bomb, planting the bomb, defusing the bomb, getting kills, or capturing on a map orbs.
What are they teaching
So what I asked for is, hey, can someone help me fight for the orb?
Orb TP to get right orb.
So what I called right there is that I want to walk up here on B-long. I want to get this orb, which is the thing right here. This is the orb. So I have to channel it. I have to sit on it and hold my button. I have to channel the orb a little bit, and I'll get one ult charge, right? Kills give it to you as well and everything else. But I also said I want to take this orb and TP to get the other one. So right here, this is a teleport entrance. You walk into this TP, you teleport over here, but you cannot teleport back. It's a one-way teleporter.
Look at that.
Let's go.
So I capture the orb, I get one ult point.
We're planting. Let's chill. I can get it like late game solo.
Which you can't. I was wrong, by the way. The orbs disappear when the bomb's planted.
You're good. They got orb already.
So once the bomb is planted,
He's probably late.
the orb disappears.
He's probably gonna respawn maybe.
I have flank for hookah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's so you can't hold the diffuse just to go get an orb across the
I'm
map.
gonna say inside hookah TP if you want to go hold long.
By the way, type exclamation mark Pepega for increased chance to drop. Cap.
6 stars. Valorant
He's
Pogu.
one with the shotgun. He's got 100 HP.
Does he have a good gun or?
He has a MP5.
Okay.
Spectre.
So he's solo right now. We're just hunting him down to get this gun.
Mendo
By the way, if anyone wasn't already aware, after today's stream, my Twitch URL and name will be changed to just Mendo. Everything will be the same. I'm just changing my Twitch name to Mendo, just so everyone is aware.
Breach. I took a servo.
What was my favorite hero to play as? Sage. What player pro streamer surprised you the most? No one. I feel like I had a pretty good understanding of how good people were going to be, you know?
Who was your favorite hero to play as? And what player pro /
Sage for
streamer
sure.
surprised you the most?
All
Well,
right.
I'm not being really
I'll say we
entertaining
do the
here.
short A strat. We get the Sage ice wall up. Or wait,
So this is an actual strat. This is really worth learning.
I'm Sage, Ska.
Oh, we have Sage.
Damn.
You guys-
So the
I don't even
Sage
exist.
short strat is where you push up on A short, and once you get through, you wall off the site. You plant, but they can't get on site because you walled it off. So I throw a slow here for back default, and I start preparing my wall.
Let me take this peek real quick.
I'm taking a peek to clear the site, and
stuck
then
on
my
right side, I
goal
think.
is to just wall this off. So they just smoked it.
Wait, do you want to boost up on box and take the peek, Ska?
So because we couldn't do that walk up, I boost myself and Scott up so we can stand on the box. So he fights,
One's heaven, one's in there.
tries to get a kill. I'm waiting to refrag him. I heal him real quick because he was mid-duel to make sure he's at full health. And he just gets 2 entries. I throw a slow in their like spawn rotate.
Showers.
So that it's if they start rotating through, we'll hear him. Or they at least have to wait. It was pretty bad in hindsight. You can see it's pretty empty.
One short.
Okay, I'm posted trip with you.
One enemy remaining.
Shower lift?
So Scott just gotten 3 kills. You can see that in here on the kill feed, how many kills he's gotten this round.
That's a good peek, mid.
How is sound in this game? Good. Wait, where the fuck's my chat? Oh yeah, I had it in the middle of my screen.
Nah, I guess we're already.
My body is ready.
This is champion Merms is playing. Merms is Cypher. Can you ADS? So aiming down sights.
They teaching y'all in school these days.
Gonna make
Is,
some nice short again so we don't like give it up.
Aiming down sights on some guns makes your gun go from full auto. So there's the gun called the Bulldog. It's like the FAMAS. Like it's a cheaper rifle. If you buy the Bulldog, it's full auto. But if you aim down sights, it becomes burst. For the gun I'm using, I use the Vandal, which is, you know, the closest equivalent would be the AK-47. But once you aim down sight with the Vandal, the fire rate is decreased by 10%, but its accuracy is increased. But this is the Phantom. This is the M4 equivalent.
I killed the TP guy.
Thanks, Team Liquid. You're really helping out here.
Let's go B long.
Hey, spam exclamation mark Team Liquid to get a drop.
Spike drop.
Wait, you guys want me? I'll turn my camera off. I'm just sitting here.
Wait, let me kill this guy.
And you're just gonna see me like point at my screen. Is it team shooting? So I think there will be, but not in pubs. But I'm not entirely sure.
Where the fuck did he go? I'm like on site.
I'm gonna grab bomb.
30 seconds left.
I think he's still somewhere around, but I'm in spawn. Like,
Yeah, I'm coming up long B.
It's hookah. One hookah.
Okay.
So he was in hookah, so I wall him off so we can get and wall their spawn. So like we can get the plant down because
10
time's running out.
seconds left.
That's to make sure that he can't get through there, just to stop, so he can't stop the plant. So the wall works in a way where the wall, it doesn't have a set duration. The wall has health. The health will deteriorate over time,
One
but you
enemy
can shoot it
remaining.
as well to deal more damage.
Nice job, guys.
I want to watch the stream, but I have been waiting to play Warzone all
Of course,
week.
man.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I've been trying not to pick up the op, but
I think it's pretty
Mendo
dog
banger.
shit, to be honest.
I know.
I don't.
I
Okay,
don't think it'll.
it's not worth the money.
Well, I don't think it'll be.
So we're talking
very
about the
high
sniper
impact
here.
game anyways, once
And the
it's-
What
sniper
are they
isn't
teaching
Yeah, 'cause
y'all
you
in
can't
as
reach it
school
with it,
these
and this game
days?
is all about like going back and forth.
You got one, Feke? Hey, let's
fun and all I
go!
can,
Hey, I'm the lucky. Hey, I'm the streamer. Okay.
Get out of my way.
One close left. Close left.
B-ups are useful, yes.
No,
For instance, Sage Slow, you can B-hop through Sage Slow.
One short. Left side as well.
One U-haul.
So that's Silva's wall hack arrow. People were spamming wall hacks
What
OP.
are they
Wall hacks
teaching
don't
y'all in
belong in this
school
game.
these days?
Wall hack does not belong. So this is the recon drone. Okay, he peeks down here. I fucking break it. Yeah, he sees me. My location is revealed. That's it. He used a valuable ability, and I shot it down in 3 shots. And here is his signature ability. He shoots the arrow, it bounces, and it's a wall hack arrow. This is OP, everyone says. Look at what I do. It's gone. There's no wall hack for him because I broke it. That's it. That's all there is to that. Easy. So I threw a slow, hoping he would be close so he'd kind of be stuck. So I'm clearing out the corners, and I'm getting the orb. More ult points. And now I take the TP to go help my team. One-way TP, you can shoot through your abilities, you can shoot through your slows, and you can even... What I did and what Ace did, we would sometimes drop our pistols through the TP so it would make the sound and trick people. However, there are different sounds for player teleporting and anything else teleporting. But it's still pretty useful as the game comes out because you can bait people hard.
Healing.
So their myth is planting.
I'm smoked off.
To the elbow.
I'm throwing a wall down to make sure that the sight's cut off. One's in heaven. I'm waiting on my peak, trying to cross to make sure that I'm ready to shoot with mid. I got the slow down, so he's kind of stuck in heaven because that slow will just kill you. You're stuck. Now I'm just waiting because I have a heal in 15 seconds. You can see the counter at the bottom by my X key.
Market.
So B-hops aren't like CS. If you want to
10 seconds on
B-hop,
one
you'll
health.
hit the
Still market.
B-hops. Like if you're decent at B-hopping, it's not as hard as in CS.
Last player standing.
But you get a slowdown when you land.
Oh my god, I fucking threw so hard.
You got a key? Really? Hey, let's go. Did you spam Team Liquid? Valorant's at 870,000 viewers right now. Holy fuck. CSB ups to RNG. They're not really RNG, but this game is really consistent.
Once I reveal them, make sure you take advantage.
I need a drop.
Hmm.
You know what? I think they're giving up hookah every round.
Yo, this guy, can you cop me?
I got you.
So I wish I'd see this. Okay,
Say we
so
take,
you know in
hookah
CS,
Their Sova uses it.
let me show you the buy menu. Wait, what am I doing? So here, this is the buy menu. Let me explain this to you. In CS, when you buy a gun and you want to drop it to someone, you have to buy the weapon and drop it on the ground for them, right? In this game, if I right click on the Vandal here, it'll appear, like let's say Ska wanted a drop. Ska says, hey Mendo, or someone dropped me a Vandal. He right clicks on the Vandal, and I'll get a little button here where I click and it just buys him the gun and he gets he gets it in his inventory. Holy shit. So if I'm on one side of the map and he's on the other, I can still drop him a gun from across the map. By just as long as he requests it. It's super nice.
Their Sova uses it, like tons of abilities that long. I'm just gonna deny him and then come
I'm
up
gonna
there.
distort through hookah.
Okay.
We're using in-game voice. In-game voice in this game is really fucking good. It sounds amazing. There's another drone, so I break that drone. Because I know Sova is doing that. He's been throwing it down every round. There's his arrow. So Sova always does drone into arrow. You know, he's just been doing it. So I just make sure I take control of the orb. Meanwhile, we're feeding in hookah.
One in hookah.
Do we have hookah control?
No. 1, 2, 2 P.
So getting the orb here, and I die. Because I'm a huge noob. He was actually holding the smoke waiting for that.
Which should I have him?
Last player standing.
New Mendo name soon Mendo AI.
That's Phoenix's flash. It's like a flashbang that curves, and it's super strong. Nozumi, thank you for the 20 months. You're still subbed. Hey, appreciate that. Yo, thank you guys for all the primes. Quiet Tofu, Kuda, Soultail, OW Karas, Yatsu, VCTF, Josh Kilo, Luke and Scott, and Vicer. Thank you. You can customize your crosshair. But not only can you customize your crosshair, there's an option where you can see if like... See, I spectated... Let me go back actually and show this to you. Sorry if you guys really care about the game, but... So see how here I'm spectating Justin play Phoenix, and you can see how his crosshair is different? This is the crosshair that he was using. I'm spectating and I can see his crosshair. Pretty useful. So I can see what crosshair he has. How's play with Hiko? It was fun. Hiko's really good. I played CS with Hiko and stuff before, so I kind of know what to expect. And I'm not surprised that they're just good at this game. So see, we're still walking around, and this is the blue wall that stops you from moving. So right here, you can't walk through that. They can't hear anything. So if someone is just down this road, hell yeah, thank you, Shinobu. So if they're right here, if the game was live, they would be able to hear you. But in buy time, no matter how close you are to someone else, they can never hear you shoot or anything. So this is a buy phase, and this is the wall I was talking about. It just prevents you from going further. So there are still timings, but they're pretty consistent and easy to learn.
Come on, let's go!
What does the flashbang effect look like in this game? You'll see it.
Spawn.
It's good. So that was Omen's ult. So Omen is one of the new characters. His ult is that he gets to pick a spot on the map and he just teleports to it. Literally anywhere on the map and he just TPs there. But you can see how he was a little ghost. So he TPs, right? And he became a ghost for a second. So I hear the TP. The map becomes shadowed up here on the left. And you hear the TP sound. And he's a fucking ghost right here. So he can't see me right now, but I can see him. If I shoot him, he won't die. He'll just be sent back to where he TP'd from, right? But I'm waiting, and he becomes Omen. And if I kill him now, he dies. He just actually dies.
Oh, Shishar.
Like Revenant ult? Almost, yeah. Phoenix ult is actually like that.
Have an off.
I'm on third.
And I got ult.
He's stuck in slow though.
I'll kill him. One shower.
So it doesn't matter how many streams you open.
No.
That doesn't increase your
No.
chances of getting a drop, right?
You just have to
I
watch
don't
one
get
streamer, that's all. It's like a check. So if you have a linked account, if you write games as a link to your Twitch, it won't be this stream has X amount of drops. It just checks you. Is this person watching a stream with drops? Yes or no? And then that's it. So if you watch 4, it's the same as watching 1. So this is Cypher. This is the only character I didn't really get to play. Some IA for beta access? True.
That's behind you.
Planted the
One enemy remaining.
So that was Sova's ult, which is super useful for plant and post plant.
Left side spawn.
That's a tripwire. That tripwire will slow people and make people see him through walls, I think, if you walk into it. So that's his smoke. He throws down a little trap, and he has to actually look on it to turn it on. And he got owned.
Nice try.
Oh, my bad, dude. Fuck.
Cypher is really good. Cypher is one of the best anchor characters in the game.
Timing.
How does spray work in this game? Comparable to CS. Different patterns. Thank you for the gifted sub.
Remember, stay out of the fire. Super high level tactic. Remember that, yeah?
Super high level tactic. Remember, yeah.
He's gonna poop.
So one important thing is that
Can we fight for
your
long
abilities
action,
are
double
like
over here, so I
utility.
can probably get
You
my
have
wrist
to
team?
buy your abilities,
let's
but
see.
if you
We
buy
can
your
kill this guy
abilities and
thinking
die,
long B. He always
you don't
falls
lose them.
Like he's pussy.
Okay.
He flies drone out, start of every round, I break it, he
Okay,
takes a quick peek
let's
or
get
shoots
set up.
arrow.
I could. Okay. If I get close enough, I'll dash through. I'm not close.
Thank you for the gift 5 instead of stick with the prime.
Go ahead.
Super high level tactic, yeah. Yo, in one of the games, Myth does an
keeping on
impression
the
and it's
other-
spot
other
on. How many rounds is it? So it's MR12.
Oh, one side. He's low. Oh.
So first to
I'm gonna look
13.
for this kill then.
No, first, yeah.
Mendo.
Oh my god.
I'm in hookah.
I'm opening a monster. Which should I drink Mango Loco or Zero Ultra or Original? The arrow doesn't spot through walls. No, so the arrow, the wall hack arrow
Last player
is
standing.
all line of sight.
NT boys. Alright, these guys are getting some momentum. We're gonna break that right now. Let's get a nice ball on A.
Look at me.
Let's
I
execute the
know
strat.
that
One
I
outside
am
long
by
A.
your side.
We're kind of low by.
You cannot change view models, but maybe
Pistol
that's
high.
something you can do later. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Pistol hot. Yeah, let's do.
Rico feels good,
Pistol hot
but the thing
fire.
is, the only thing I didn't like about Rico is after a while, Rico actually becomes more random than pattern.
Ice wall just right side by the box.
You got
like
a
other
key when
side.
you subbed Med Pros? Oh my god!
Up to the site and just fill the gap. And we'll plant behind.
Hey,
ice
grats,
wall,
man.
play market,
Let's
and
take
just
what
Oh,
we
you
have.
want
What are
us to
wallbangs
push up
like?
and
Are
down
there a
ice
lot of
wall for
wallbang
plant?
objects? There are a ton of wallbangs in this game. A ton of wallbangs. But
Yep.
the coolest thing about wallbangs is if you shoot a wall, right? If you shoot on a wall, the decal on the wall, let me actually pull out paint for this. So there are two types of decals. So this is a wall, right? This is just a little wall. It's got some, you know, it's got some bricks or whatever, but you shoot a wall and there are two decals, right? So I'm shooting my gun right now and I'm shooting it on this wooden wall, pretty thin. You would think you can wallbang it. The decal will basically look like this, like a bullet hole went through it. This means that this is wallbangable. If the decals they're like the circle with the bullet hole through it, it's wallbangable. And if it's not wallbangable, it's like just a little bit of cracks on the wall and it'll spark when you shoot it, like this. So you can instantly see when you're shooting if it's wallbangable or not. So you don't have to go in and test in an offline game, is this wallbangable? You shoot the wall and you will instantly see, can I wallbang this? So this is specific on pen value. So there are pistols, you have penetration level low. You have rifles with penetration level medium, and then sniper and heavy weapons with penetration level high. I didn't draw a boob, Team Liquid, okay? That do kind of look like my nipple hair though, but still. But most things are wallbangable, and you'll just instantly see, okay, you know, I hit, this is wallbangable. I instantly shoot, I'm spraying, I see these bullets are going through. That's it. And then the cracks are not wall bangable. It's really, really easy to learn.
Let's clear this corner right here.
Yo, thank you guys for the primes. Toasted Bread, Code Pile, JWY, and Whiskey Hong. We're getting owned on our eco, but Merms picked that kill up. Easy clap. Med thank you for gifting a sub. So that's Phoenix's Molotov.
Mendo,
Do you buy knife skins? Yes. I don't think there are loot boxes. I think there was just a shop. This is not Source Engine.
Last player standing.
Can I make a call-out
exactly
spreadsheet?
what I was just
Yes,
saying.
I will actually. As soon as I have
this is
PDFs of the map, I am going to create a picture that includes all the callouts that we learned in the beta. They're pretty straightforward.
Boy, if I was a girl,
Body
you'd be
shot
like,
twice.
"Oh, boy, I tell you what."
With no brimstone, we're probably better off hitting B, taking hookah control, and just choking the 2 points.
Fight shower with me, Justin, and get me the orb. We might get a free kill if we walk it, because they've been trying to take it.
You want to ult that?
Can you hold on A, then hold D to stop moving? Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Walk up close
Can it be
before
up
you
in this
ult.
game? Yes. I will make a be up tutorial, but it's the same as in
I hear
Apex
him.
and CS, but it's easier.
Go ahead.
But it's not as straight. It's straightforward and it's not that hard. But it is like it's useful.
Got him.
So see, I fucking call that bait. I'm getting this point. So now, so as you can see, before I killed him, I needed 3 orbs to get my ult. I got the kill. I needed 2. I got my orb. I need 1 to get ult.
Up.
Our spike is down.
I think one's close.
Perfect.
Flashing right.
My bad.
Right now.
Does every character have an ability with some sort of sight
your orb up
blocking?
on long?
my way.
Huh.
One enemy remaining.
That is a good fucking question. So Brimstone has CC that clutters your screen and a flash. Are you talking about smoke specifically or just any sort of util? GG doubles with the sub. Yes, you walk faster with knife out.
Slow.
72.
So all your abilities will deal.
All the way in.
You hear that sound? That's someone stuck in my slow.
Spawn. He's out.
Just give me a moment. My
Nice, guys.
ultimate.
So does it
is
Brimstone
ready.
has M breach?
So Sage
So-
is like solo playing hookah.
Let us use our
Your
sight.
abilities will always deal damage to the
Guys
enemies.
off the wall.
If you have a Molotov,
Silva's
it'll deal
going
damage to the
early
enemies,
long B,
obviously.
so, like, I
But
think
they will
he's playing
also deal
left
damage to your
side, like that
teammates.
back hall or
You can
whatever.
kill your teammates with your abilities.
And just sending his drones from there. He's
You
not
have to be
playing
standing
in
still to be
octagon.
accurate. But if you're walking, actually in this game, if you're
We should just
slow
take long
walking,
and then hook
your
up,
shots are
like,
way
just
more
do it in that
accurate than
order,
when
'cause
you're
then we force
compared to
Silva
CS
back.
walking, for instance. Are there smokes and nades?
Try.
No, they're only abilities. But there are characters with smokes and grenades.
I don't think we peeked the side from long though. We just forced
You
him
can
back.
inspect guns and weapons, yeah.
Actually, I have res this time, so if you want
Mine
to
which
peek,
is
you
on a
can do
bad
that.
bind, so I don't really do it that much. I don't have a comparison for cosmetic, like how much they cost. I have jet footage, yes. You can only use your abilities once per round.
coming hook up with
So
you,
this is
Bomb.
interesting, right? Let me show this to you. If you look at the bottom, I have my wall on C, my slow on E, my heal on X, and my ult on 4. So you see that the little in the E, like right here, there's a little dash in between. That means I have 2 charges of this ability. That means I can use it twice. That also means I have to buy it twice to have 2 charges, and I can only buy 1 and have 1 charge. But once you use it, it doesn't regen unless your signature does it. So for
Rolling up
instance,
TP.
if I heal someone, 35 seconds later, the heal will be back up. On Jet, if I dash, the only way to get your dash back, your signature ability, is to kill 2 players. Streamers, thank you.
Hold up.
Barrier here. Healing.
He's back there, spawn. In my slow.
Spawn. And one left. Close left elbow.
No. Don't let him kill me. Plant.
Light planted.
Flank as well.
So no way to create one ways? Not really, but you can do some cheeky peeks.
Flank and hookah.
One enemy
You want to
remaining.
counter shift in this game, for sure. So here I'm b-hopping through my slow. And it actually is way faster to b-hop through the slow than it is to walk.
Last enemy taken out.
Good job.
Last
You gonna
round
see that one
before the
again?
switch.
Yeah.
Taken out.
So I put my slow down here. If I walk through it, I'm gonna get stuck. I will just sit still. I will not move. I've shown you this, right? I can show it again next time. So I want to get through. So I start b-hopping.
You can jump out.
3 hops is
did
enough to
already.
get through it if you're going through the straight
that's
middle. So you can b-hop through slows, and it's actually super useful. No, b-hopping is 100% intended. No, actually, I have a really cool video I can show you guys. Actually, I have to do this real quick. But it's a video
Last
of a very
round
specific
before the
jet
switch.
jump I found. So generally, to get on top of
Good
boxes...
night. Not gonna see Mendokusai again. But cannot wait for Mendo to take over.
Hey, true.
Pog this.
Okay, so basically, when you want to jump up on boxes on bomb sites, you, as Jet, or even Sage, you have to use abilities. It costs money to use an ability, and you have to use an ability to get on top of a box, right?
So hyped.
But-
did you feel like the skill gap can be pretty high?
It's very high.
Just front heat
It
time
is
you gain.
very high. Very. Dude, the devs, when we had meetings, the devs were talking about depth of mastery for 45 minutes. About how they want to reward skill. How they want to reward mastering something. How they want to reward people that are good at something. Yep. So, yeah. Okay, so here's a short video, actually. I'll show it after the game.
Your money.
No, I'm going to show it right now. So we're at 1847. Okay. So here's me. I'm on the same map. This is a different game. This is just a 40-second highlight. But basically, as Jet, you have to use your money cost abilities to get on top of these boxes. But I found this specific jump. It's almost pixel perfect. You jump that corner, you use your passive hover, and you can glitch up on that box, and you
like
can
this.
reach everywhere else on the site. Which means you can start off a round in buy time on top of boxes without having to use any money at all. You don't have to buy any abilities or anything. You can reach every box on their own with just your passive. And it's a hard jump. And I asked the devs, hey, is this intended? Is this what you guys wanted with this character? And he said, that is you using your character to its potential. That's what they said.
I'm
so
doing with
happy.
Myth again, playing with a...
Already.
Last round before the switch.
Yep.
Either spend all your money or give it to me.
You want to buy an op or no?
Because either
I
way-
need this.
I got you
My
with that.
thanks.
I can afford more.
Game.
Yeah, do same thing. Take long from... I still have my res. I kind of want to, like... Do you want to come long and take that peek to side scout? And if you die, you can just wall res.
Yes.
I'm ready.
He always sends out a Joan, and then he shoots someone with it, so care for that.
Go. Fight dead.
Hooker player is still alive, right?
Sage hookah still.
Nice. Good all. Plenty of
I'm dead to that. I was slowed. Fuck.
I'm gonna be flanking you guys.
That's a Brimstone ult. It's super good. And it looks overwhelming, but it's actually really fun to play against and with.
TP?
Sage still.
Yeah, TP.
It's fun. So the Brimstone ult, he opens the little map and he selects a zone on the map and it'll charge up and charge up and charge up and then it'll start dealing damage over time for a little bit. You can run out of it. But if you're slowed, you're stuck and it'll kill you. It's like a combo. It's insane. It's hard to hit. You only get it every so often. Generally, you use it to stop a plant because it's super hard to get a kill
Valorant kind of
otherwise.
poggers.
But if you can combo it, it's so good.
It's not ready.
Think of the 8 months and hard jet, think of the 22.
Oh, Mendo Kusai-chan?
Is this game good or woe?
That wasn't him.
Flash out.
One enemy remaining.
I didn't know that though.
That was spawn. Yeah, it was
On mid body.
Fuck, I hit my ability.
I think he's holding spawn peak.
okay.
Nice.
Good job.
Switching sides.
So now I'm on defense, right? Just the same thing here. You can run around and buy anywhere on the map. Scott hasn't bought anything yet. He's running over to A site. So you can kind of get set up and shit.
Fucking jiggy with it. I'm going B.
The bomb does explode and do damage, yes. And what's nice about it is the range of where it explodes, it's super easy to see. It's just gonna, even after it explodes, it'll stay like exploded. Like it's like a purple bomb a circle that just deals damage, and it'll stay there for a while, so you can always learn exactly how far you need to go to not take damage.
On pistol run specifically because of this buy. This buy with like this pistol with the slow, it's so good.
Okay, does this sound like I'm talking when I'm talking in game?
Holding my slow ready for short.
That's me talking in game, by the way. And this slow is so good on pistol.
Like, no other.
Puts us in this game are good.
Yeah, our comp is definitely better for defending than pushing. That's for sure.
It's confusing. Sorry.
Let's fly.
There's so many smoke. They use triple brimstone smoke.
Exit.
So here's how I own. These slows will just shut them down. See how Skull is farming them? Free headshots because of my slow. And then I get shotgunned on a pistol round. That's a $200 pistol. It's a mini shotgun. It's so good. But it's a pistol round. He just fucking bought one on me. Like,
One enemy remaining.
he can't kill anyone except it's super close range.
He's outside U-Haul.
He's in the U-Haul.
Nice.
That was pretty slow, Mendo.
Yeah, dude, the slows on pistol is so good.
Already molding. Okay, dude. Sage looks fun. Sage is really fun. I love playing aggro as Sage. And then when I get ult, I'm like, hey, Ska, push hard. And if you die, I'm just going to wall your body off and res you. If you get a pick, that's good. And you can set up kills so easy for yourself and other players with good slows.
Multiple inside.
So where I'm at right now, this is called market.
Yo, take port and wait for me to flank, okay?
Yeah.
So the port is super loud. So he took the port to bait. And then I'm pushing from the other side. So if they're holding him,
I'm out. You can go.
I can flank. So right there, see they were looking at, they ran out. That was my call, right? Take port so I can flank. That's what I'm calling.
Yo, take port and wait for me to flank, okay?
Exactly, right? So they know that someone's in port because that port sound is really loud. So they know someone's in there.
What are they teaching?
So they have to look at the doors because the doors in the port, they only open from the inside. So there's two metal doors. You can wallbang through it. But if someone from the outside goes close to him, they don't open. They only open if the person inside the ports gets close to the doors. You can wallbang it though, but they're looking at the door for the portal because they know someone's in there. So I got them on the side. Easy clap.
They were both just staring at that door.
Yeah.
I fucking dazed both of those guys, I think.
That was a forward back counter strafe.
Breach is fucking insane.
You can camp in it, yeah. But you can also easily get killed by just getting straight through the wall. Or the door, sorry.
You can do that play again, honestly. Sit on box. And I can sit below the bait, left peek.
Yeah.
Any good flash spots through
Defenders can prep time? I mean, it's prep time for both. So both teams can walk up to their chokes, like their Bizone blowers or whatever.
Close red.
So this is why it's so interesting. If they go B early, if they push B long, right there where this guy died, right? We can't just rotate. Because if they go B long and we rotate, they can take the teleporter to go all the way back to outside A.
Can we fight for hookup?
That makes rotations really interesting.
Left side mid,
That's nice.
No charges left.
Inside could be.
Yeah, towards side.
Phoenix is really good, Oath. If you want to main Phoenix, he's a perfect character to main. He's one of the characters that would never hurt a team comp. On screen, who do you know what player characters who on the UI? What do you mean?
Is Breach Swedish?
You gotta drop, it's true, sub.
That's what
so you sub and gotta drop A.
As well.
Yeah, his thank you sounds Swedish. He says tak tak.
He's stuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sob just mentioned it. You pick a character for the game, not just for offense and defense. Your character is for the entire game. That AoE that they put down, it's just an attack speed buff. So anyone who's... Oh, I'm kind of nasty. Shit! Like a mollied. I had to get out.
Okay, Mendo.
I'm kind of popping.
My man.
So that AoE they put down, that was Brimstone's rapid fire. It just gives you an increased fire rate.
It's so strong.
Are there colors on the minimap? There's not. That's something that I give them feedback on because I think it's super
they're slow
crucial.
Based on how much area it covers and how cheap it is, it's just one of the best abilities in the game.
What is up your cross system does not show? It's a setting for spraying. I don't think it was my crosshair, but if you spray, you can like choose the one you're spraying, the top part disappears or whatever.
Yeah, Brimstone ult this again, so...
You got the key? Hey, let's go! Let's go!
Just let me know fast.
How do you know what character your friends are? You can see your character list on the top here. You know all the character icons. So the UI up here...
Do you think of the map design? Are there many long sights?
Not really. So this map is really cool because this map, as you can see, doesn't have a middle. But it has teleporters rotation. The maps are crazy. Insane. And here for the UI. So if you're looking at this UI, you see your teammates' health in the white bars below. This is how much health they have. And the yellow highlight, which is available here too.
Do you know if the drop comes through email or on your Twitch account?
Both, Kachowo, both. So you have this Brimstone on the enemy team has ultimate. That's what you know from this being the yellow icon. Jet has ult on my team and Sage has ult on my team, which is me, by the little yellow part above. That's what it means. This is how many rounds we have, how many rounds they have, and time left on the map.
I'm gonna wrap around.
But what's also interesting, next time I click tab, I'll show you. But at the start of every round, you can see how much money the enemy team has. So in CS, you have to kind of always track how much money they have, always. But in this game, they make it a little bit easier. You can see how much money the enemy team has at the start of a round. And I didn't like it at first.
Boy, if I was a girl,
but it works. It really works. So right there, Skull is stuck inside the wall. He got walled in the portal on the door, so he can't move. And they Brimstone ulted the teleporter. So they Brimstone ulted because if we have to run out there, which we can, but if we run out, they're camping it. So Scott died because he's stuck in a wall. Because they walled him in.
They might be in elbow.
Yeah, they're... Oh, one's still heaven.
Last player standing.
You got Instanoid? Hell yeah. You cannot see by how much they're spending, just how much they start off that round with. And then the next round you'll see.
Spike planted.
Keller got in.
Ready. Enemy down. Where is everyone hiding?
Hallie got in. Let's go.
Cage triggered.
That's right, dude.
Yeah.
I like where you're going for.
They think they're better than us. I can tell.
Mazaxel? Not sure. I don't fuck with that shit.
I'm gonna stack B this round with you guys and give up short because we've been killing people there every round. Let's fight for hookah mid. You guys wanna do that?
Yeah. You wanna squeeze
Myth, come with? Yeah, we can do that. That's good actually. Yeah, you can stay myth and then
Instant,
Skull
right away,
TP.
right away.
Yep, I have TP so we can fight for this.
I can flash out of this wall.
One right.
He's fucked.
He said yellow highlight on the characters are ults. So the yellow highlights at the top are if they have ult or not.
Can you flash for long?
Can? Flashing?
Either he fell or pushed
Team
up.
Liquid is gifting 10 subs. Shit. Hey, I need to pop a monster for that.
Wall here.
I'm taking
They're
TP.
flanking,
I'm going
flanking.
TP for behind showers so we can pin.
Time for a monster, baby.
Wait, our death is in spawn? I'm going to res that.
Yeah, it's safe res. Too
Damn,
close.
take that peek.
Lower right.
Close spawn.
I saved the res.
I'm gonna shock him. I'm gonna distort them.
Save the res.
They're not there. Oh, one upper.
I get owned. I'm trash. I'm sorry, chat. I'd let you guys down.
Last player standing.
Fuck, man.
How much damage does knife do? No idea. I tried hitting knives a few times and I missed. I kept missing and I just kept feeding and just couldn't knife someone.
What an idiot. How stupid can you be? We know more than we did before. Let's use that.
We should do that.
Does it
push
claim the
again.
key? You can AFK, I think.
That'd
AFK should be
faster to
fine.
Rotate.
I'm not going offline until the keys are off, so. Does BF have a limit?
Yeah, we
Not
just
really,
don't
but there's a
really
I
slowdown.
subbed and I got a key, subbed and I got a key.
You don't have to TP then if we use that big ult.
It's gonna fuck over the entire quad.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll just swing on that.
All entrances.
Let's go!
Eliminate.
Close right. Stuck trade.
Unavoidable.
They walled it. We can wall over. Stack on the... Oh, you broke it. Nice. I'm jumping this.
You're right.
So let me teach you. You see these decals right here? Those are the decals I'm talking about. That is wall bangable. Let me see if I can like fucking ghetto zoom this in somehow by just fucking stretching. Of course I can't. That is wall bangable walls. And if you're ever here, around this corner on the right side, there's a little box. So if you play the game on the 7th, where you wall bang right above this line. And that corner is a perfect headshot. Right above that line. How's it going with both teams have XL guns? Both guns are good in different scenarios. It depends on the website you play and shit.
One enemy remaining.
Subbed and I got a
Maybe
key,
he went for
subbed
orb
and I
shower
got a
side.
key, subbed and I got a key, subbed and I
He
got a
res
key,
shower,
subbed and I got a
shower.
key, subbed and I got a key, subbed and I got a key, subbed and I got a key, subbed and I got a
Key
key,
subbed and I got a key
One
subbed and I
enemy
got a
remaining.
key subbed.
soon.
Think of it 6 months.
Still there, tower, tower.
He's one out.
Sorry, I was reloading.
Mendo.
Dude, that looked so cool.
Game looks
Ooh,
neat.
pretty bad.
Match point.
Can't wait to try it out.
I have things to do. I need a drop.
Can someone get this?
Tuck.
Thank you.
I'm going more heavy towards A this round.
Yeah, I was unmodding a bunch of people because I want to make sure I can enforce everyone having 2FA, so I was being really careful. So I unmodded a bunch of people. Nothing personal. It's just with the new mod changes where mod like bans and stuff are way harder. I unmodded a bunch just so I can slowly add people back. Can you drop armor for people? No, no. These abilities don't look like you can avoid them at all. The abilities have counterplay
Shower or something.
like plenty. There's no ability that I feel like, oh, I'm fucked. There's nothing I can do against this.
They're just clearing
If I'm in a situation like that, then it's like, wow, I was in a bad position.
the big smoke.
Come on, let's go.
Heaven, heaven, heaven. He's in heaven still. He's in heaven still. Behind. I killed him. I canceled his TP. I didn't see it. One's close left on the box.
See all those bullet holes? That's wall bangable. So friendly fire on abilities, yes, but gunshots, no, I don't think so. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. I'm not entirely sure.
Or if they plant
was good.
TP.
We're on site. Planting.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Site. Oh, that was a running headshot.
GG.
GG boys.
GG. Nice
Oh
job.
no, I lit him up.
Defenders win.
We win! Let's go.